we went from Nepal, we went to Bodh Gaya to receive a commentary of Yamataka initiation, Yamataka commentary of Yamataka. Yamataka initiation, Yamataka commentary from chapter Rinpoche. Many years ago. At that time, Zina, the first student, the Kazuru, whose name is the Princess Zina Egyptsky, her father was a king. I think maybe maybe like India in the past, you know, Kazuru, many side pieces of Russia, maybe like that, like India in the old time. So they had some problem and they left Russia and lived in France. But her son, of course, lived in America, Greece, everywhere. She became very poor, but also rich, lived all kinds of life. So she was with us. She was nun already at that time. So when Zango finished one meditation course at the Burmese temple, I think, so she asked Lama to keep the 1 week like these courses, but of course didn't have that kind of habit. I mean, Lama can teach Lama Tsongkhapa's whole Lamdrim, so details and behind all the philosophy, five great treatises or the 5 scriptures. You know what was studied in the monastery for so many years, day and night. So Lama, of course, could teach, but didn't have that kind of style. 1 week leading, 1 week meditation, the kind of style we don't have. So Lama didn't accept. Doesn't have to be like that, but Lama didn't accept. Then second time she asked, Lama didn't accept. I was reading the Kachen Yeshe Gyaltsen, Lojong, the great thought transmission of Lamrim teaching, which is great thought transmission teachings. So I was reading Kathmandu, and then go to Lhasa to build a monastery. So I was reading that, and in the cave. Then I was coming down with that. So this text was given to me. The Sherpa man, Angnima, I think his name is Angnima. So the third time, she requested Lama 2 times, didn't accept. So then I was because I was reading, so I was very inspired to do the course. Was inspired. So she asked me 3rd time. Zina asked me. So then I asked Lama. So Lama says, if you think it's beneficial, then you do it. Something like that Lama mentioned. So I led part of this course. 5 days course. 5 days. I came back from Bodh Gaya. 5 days course. Well, then I think at the end, Zango also came to Kopan. Many people come from, came from Bodh Gaya, who did his course, and so like that. So 2 pages one nun, I never met her before. Never met her after. One American nun, I don't know her name. She was staying in Kopan, but she helped me to make the 2 page for the course. So, a few lines. The most line is about hell. 5-6 lines, and then others 2-3 lines. After karma, I think, just outline after karma. I think. Yeah, that is the subject of the course. So every morning I do the gektor, giving drama to the interferers. So in the kitchen I make the gektor. And so the last night, tomorrow they finished that one today. So that was on Bodhicitta. So due to karma, the time to give a talk is finished. So I thought I was going to end. But the man sitting next to me, it's an American man, but he became a monk later from deputy preaching with monastery. So he took the clock away. We want the clock. He put upside down. He wanted me to continue that talk. Yeah, it's about Bodhicitta. And then finished. I went in this small room, and the astrologer's house built by the previous king in his astrology. One of it does astrology. So there's several rooms, big and small. So a corner that's a very small room. So Lama there, myself there, and then there's one sort of space for table also. Yeah, the door, the window, and that. So Zina brought dinner, and she was amazed. She was amazed. The talk. What did she say? That was reading by this text, Kachen Yeshe Gyaltsen. So amazed. So that and then start the second course. Second course, I begin straight from Lama Sangye Lama Yeshe, according to the meditation text, only people. So start from very beginning, because the students knew they was a maximum karuna and the pan, was wife karuna, and most all kind of students who ran down and so was taught new now. So I started from Lama Sangye Lama to it fitted exactly. That course is started like that. That normally not start like that. And normally we spend 3 days discussing about the mind, meditation of the mind and things like that. So there's a lot of discussion, 3 days, more days, 3 or 4, Then you see people gradually. Then more people, as we goes, then more people are about reincarnation, karma, reincarnation. Then more people are accept, understand. So after 2 weeks, still there's some people, 6 people, some people who still don't understand, don't accept reincarnation, and so I have some talk with him, discussion in public. like that. It just gradually takes time. So, yeah. So the second time, I had to go to South India, got a monastery to receive teachings from the Heru Capital Mandala. My root guru, initiation, several initiations, and commentary, particular commentary on that. So Lama was supposed to go. But the course is happening, so Lama stayed and gave me the chance to receive teachings initiation from Jabjet Rinpoche. So I went down. So like that happened. Then I went to the course. The second one was that. So the course started. Then third course, fourth course. Only the first one is 5 days. Then I don't know the second day. So I don't know the number of days. So anyway, sooner or later we started 1 month course. 1 month course, and until we started traveling west, we did 2 times 1 month course, Kopan. So I used to go beginning of the course, because of lead meditation and give a talk and so do everything, do almost everything. There was Anila Ann from Canada. She died a long time ago. She helped, tried to help. So that. So the now the course started. Since the course started, up to now 40. How many? 50. Just a 1 month course. 51 month course up to now. 1 month, counting only the 1 month course, 50 times up to now. This is without counting 15 days or 1 week courses that happen on and on, without counting that. And especially led by Annie Karen from Sweden. She was the main person for many, many years, and then other cases, the Lama Lundu and Lama Lundu, then give refuge or the Kashure, Kachansa, or, things like that. So then you see, because it benefited for the individual people, the students coming from the West, so then they go away and they teach their friends. So slowly like that, start center in Bad-Geshe, when they're kind of a little bit strong, then in Bad-Geshe, translate all that. So that center like that. You see, except as I mentioned, to the centers, including ABC and two or three of them disappeared. Didn't get to continue, and so otherwise all the centers, rest of the centers are like that, started by the students. So like that, Kasuri. Kind of conventional Buddha's teaching wanted to spread in the world. So like that, the root London. So it happened up to now like this. So you see, so basically my inspiration by reading Kachen Yeshe Gyaltsen's London Lojong, do that. So the whole thing, particularly the root Kopan course, up to now 50. So inspiration started for me. Inspiration was from Kachen Yeshe Gyaltsen, this Lama, this great. It's like sun shining in the world. Sun shining in the world, because every corner of the world, sun, beams. every corner of the world, and the animal enjoy it, and plants grow, human beings do all that. So like that, now the great Lama benefited in Tibet, teaching Buddha and sentient beings. Kachen Yeshe Gyaltsen. So it's going back to it's a millenary past incarnation So one thing to tell you is that after 7th course, you see, after 7th course, if people praise so much of you, you did blah, you did so good, blah, blah, blah. But in my heart, me, is Lama Yeshe. Always I have this feeling after 7th course. So after 7th course, maybe something wrong I did, I don't know, then that feeling is gone. But after 7th course, I have this feeling, no matter how many people praise, my heart is not me at all. It's Lama Yeshe. You have to know that. You have to know that. So of course, even Lama didn't say, I got permission from Lama. Of course. Yeah, of course. Then, basically, so that's Lama. So like that. So the inspiration for that, for me, it's from this Lama. This London Lojong. You have to know that. That this includes yourself too. Benefit you got with Lama. You got from this Lama, Kachen Yeshe Gyaltsen, including yourself. Those who receive teachings from me. Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse. Lama Zopa. So just I want to know. I want you to know this.